Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Pink and Purpose.
Where pink meets purpose,
And we are out here writing our pink print.
one page at a time.
So do me a favor, hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Like, comment, and subscribe.
And remember, this is a safe space where we are growing, healing, and becoming. So welcome.
Yes. So today's topic, y'all, we are talking about being the supporting character in your main story. And what does that mean to you? So what does that mean to you, Z?
Good question. Oh my goodness. Being a supporting character in my own life, it really is me shrinking myself. It is putting everybody's wants, needs, desires, feelings, thoughts before mine. It is really allowing people to stifle my voice. It is me just being like a supporting actress when I need to be having this main character energy. We've been there. We've been there. We've done that. Well, what does it mean to you?
I feel like it's become a situation where I feel like being the supporting character has become my main character. Like, I feel like that is always pushing other people's life, other people's desires, other people's wants before mine, and being okay with the outcome of whatever they give me. So, hey, I can do whatever you need me to do. What's going to make your life better? What's going to be easy for you? Like, I feel like that's what that means to me. And you said something earlier. I really think I have been doing it since I got my mom, like 19 years old. I have not been the main character in my own life for a long time. So that's what that means to me.
Yeah, I'm so glad that you brought that up because before off camera, off record, we were talking about this topic and what we wanted to discuss with us to y'all. Excuse me, what we wanted to discuss with y'all today. And we really kind of looked in like where do we see ourselves acting like a supporting character in our lives? And that's when that came up for her. And I told her that I feel like she is evolving into the main character energy now, but it really is like continuing to heal and continue to go through the things and continue to speak up for yourself and continue to choose yourself. And I see it. I absolutely see it. So I think it's really good to see.
Thank you.
Right. But even hearing yourself saying that, like, you feel like you've been in that mode for a very long time. I see that. But I can also see you growing out of it too. So what are the things that you think is helping you get out of that? The supporting character energy.
What I think is helping the most, because even with my separation and even understanding and feeling like, you know what, I've been a person that always accepts people no matter what. Mistakes, energy, whatever they feeling, the time they need. And when you realize that it's not going to be the same, like, I felt like, you know what, I'm going to have to choose me if no one else is going to choose me. So it kind of got to a place where I'm like, you know what, no matter what people think, no matter what people do, I'm going to have to show up for myself.
Absolutely.
And I think that's when it started. When did it start for you? I feel like it's always been there for you, girl.
Child.
Girl.
One thing I like is you said that you have to show up for yourself because nobody's coming to save us. No one's going to save us. Okay.
That's true.
But for me, oh my gosh. I feel like that, like, a lot. Like throughout my childhood, I felt like a supporting actress. Couldn't even hold a flame to my older brothers. Supporting actress, just even when my mom had my little sister, still supporting actress. And just in so many different ways in my marriage and all the above. There's in so many different ways. And then I think I remember saying that this is not what God chose for me. Like he made me to not be a supporting actress because I'm with myself 24/7. Okay, I'm with myself 24/7. I can't be out here acting supporting when I'm with myself for 24/7. No, I have to really step into that and step into the woman that I know God made me to be, as well as I know what I know my younger self wanted as well. like the person who my younger self needed, I need to be her. I need to act like her. And she ain't supporting. Okay. She is not supporting. So that is definitely what helped me, because now I navigate in a way of like I am, like I was telling you earlier, I don't mind leaving people at the doorstep. I don't mind. I don't. Friends, family,
Yeah.
The roster, I don't mind leaving them at the doorstep. And it's so freeing. It's so freeing because now I don't have any ultimatums. Like, oh, if I don't do this for you, then I can't function, or I'm so attached to the outcome that I'm immobilized if I'm without it. I've had some losses, so now it's just kind of like, well, okay, what's one more?
Oh,
And not
wow.
in a sense
Yeah.
like
That's
that, but
good
like
though.
I trust myself so much more because I know what I can do. So that's what helped me for sure.
And you know what? That's a good way to look at leaving people at the doorstep. Because let me tell you, mine came from more of I'm healing and getting through it now, but mine came from more of a this is safe if I just leave you at the doorstep. I want to be there, but right now I have nothing else to give you, so let me just stay back. So I leave people at the doorstep too, but it's more of a I have nothing to give. I can't pour into you right now. I'm empty. So I can't give you what I don't have. And I think that's where I really recognize I need more healing because I was triggered. I was triggered so bad this week. And it felt like a setback because, again, I felt like it was with my dad. We got into it at work. Someone was able to say something to him and it made it seem like I did something that I didn't do. We got past it. We made up. He realized that was crazy. But in the moment, I felt like a little girl again. Like, you don't believe me. It's like, okay, I thought I healed from that. But you know what? I made my dad the main character too in my story. So I felt like I wanted that back, that love back, that, I'm your daughter. I'm proud of you. You could do no wrong like I used to.
Yeah.
And when I didn't get it, oh, I spazzed, y'all. I spazzed.
Yeah.
It was bad. I was so disappointed. I cried because I'm like, I had to apologize because I feel like my healing like took a back seat. I failed that test, and that's why I know that's a heavy subject for me because I don't necessarily know if I've made it to the next phase.
So I'll tell you this. One, I'm so proud of you for recognizing your trigger, even emoting feelings for your trigger, right? Triggers are hard to be rid of. Okay? I don't like it's hard to just be totally rid of your triggers, especially when it's deeply rooted as as a father-daughter relationship. That is very deeply rooted. Back in the day, we all aspired to be daddy's girl. Okay? Daddy's girl. Okay, that's your first date essentially. That's your first view of a man. Like that's who you kind of latch onto. And you recognizing that it was a trigger, then you're able to sit with it and say, why is it still triggering me? What's still going on the inside that I may not have looked at before? Because when you're chipping away at a trigger, it's kind of like chipping away at an ice mold, um, or eating the elephant, if you will. You have to take it at one chunk at a time, and sometimes when you take one chunk, it uncovers something else, right? So your trigger might be, okay, this is my trigger here, but I'm chipping away at it. But every time I chip away, I'm still triggered by the same thing, but something similar turns me off, and that's exactly what happened. So I'm just glad that you worked through it. Give yourself grace in that, because a lot of people out here, some of y'all, I'm talking about y'all, y'all don't know your triggers,
right?
Or you don't ask questions about being your triggers, or if the trigger happens, you're spazzing. That's it. But with you, give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. the healing is, like I said, it's not linear. It's not a destination. You're doing great. You're doing great, sweetie.
Thank
Yes,
you.
absolutely.
I will say I was proud of myself because I bounced back quick. I bounced back the same day. Normally, it's a
Take a couple
text
days.
war, a
Mm-hmm.
fight. We silent. I bounced back the same day, and I actually got an apology from him. So
See?
I feel like he's
Oh,
growing. That's the biggest thing that I've learned is work on yourself. You can't control anyone else, but as you do the work, you demand a standard. People will start to see your growth and then meet you where you are. And
mm-hmm.
that's how I saw the growth in him. I was like real proud. I'm
Look
proud of
at
my
that.
dad.
Look at that.
He
See?
old. He old. It's taken him a long time, to figure things out. But he figured it out.
Pops figured it out.
He did.
Okay.
Did you have any triggers this week? I don't know how you was on
Oh
vacation
my
without me. And Hilton had
gosh.
deep diving, and probably had a
At the
drink on the
time.
beach
I don't
and
know if y'all saw me
everything.
my tan. Okay, if you getting tan over here. But
Only trigger you probably had was sweat. She was sweating and didn't like it. What's your trigger? Did you have
oh
anything?
my gosh. Okay, before I go into my trigger, I just want to say to you that exactly what you said in that story,
Hmm.
you were triggered and you showed up as that supporting actress,
Hmm.
this supporting character. And then you were like, okay, let me reel this back in. You became the main character and you received apology.
Hmm.
So when you act in the main
Hmm.
character, you automatically receive things. Okay, energy never lies, never lies. So when you are positive and optimistic and being grateful, more things like that are going to be attracted to you.
Hmm.
Same thing when you're pessimistic and negative and always talking bad about somebody. More that's going to come to you as well. So I
Hmm.
just wanted to point that out to you.
Thank you.
Absolutely, girl. Absolutely.
Wait, before we keep going, this is your Pink and Purpose Healing Break. Sometimes growth doesn't look like having it all together. Sometimes growth looks like setting the boundary, having that hard conversation, choosing yourself without feeling guilty, starting over, or simply admitting, I want more for my life. So here's your reminder. You don't have to be completely healed to start becoming the woman you're called to be. Take the lesson, give yourself grace, and keep growing. We're out here writing our pink print one page at a time. And if you're ready to go a little deeper in your own healing and personal growth journey, stay connected with Pink and Purpose for more conversations, tools, and resources designed to help you heal, grow, and rediscover you. That's the most important part. Now let's get back to that conversation.
So what was my trigger this week? Um right now, not being considered was my trigger. I am navigating a space with a close loved one, a family of somebody that's in my family, and we right now we have to work on we have to work our schedules have to work very well together.
Mm.
Communication has to happen, and sometimes this person does not communicate with me. It's funny that their biggest pet peeve is not communicating, but then they don't communicate. It's very crazy. So your girl be very triggered. Okay, I am a planner. I am a okay. What does my day look like? And if it's not on the calendar, it's not happening. If it's on the calendar, it's more than likely going to happen because there's been times where I've missed out on things, and it's just because it's not in the calendar. Don't charge my head. Don't charge my heart, but charge my head. It's just not in the calendar. So the miscommunication with this person, I just keep feeling not considered, and I feel like the highest form of love, the highest form of saying that I care about you is consideration,
Mm.
right? I think even if you think about that person, or even if you check in on that person, you considered me, or even if you move a little bit differently because you know that this is going to affect another person.
Mm-hmm.
Simple consideration, especially like I said, that we have to work in a tight schedule together. We're basically running a lot of projects together as well. So I just really want to be considered in the times where we're supposed to consider each other.
Mm-hmm.
And it really triggered me because I feel as though I put in the communication. I try to dot my I's. I try to over communicate. I try to do these different things. Yet somehow the consideration does not come back.
What was your response?
So I'm trying, y'all. Okay, I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying. Like I told you, Latour is the more polite one. Like how she was telling you earlier that she gonna leave you at the door because I just don't have the capacity. I'm gonna leave you at the door because it ain't working for me. Okay. I don't have to explain to you what's happening and what's not happening, but it ain't working. So with this person, I just have to really be stern in my talking to, or I really have to not necessarily be stern, but say it in a way that it seems like their choice or their decision or their eureka, essentially. So I was like, like if they forgot to tell me something and something like that, I'm like, hey, did you forget this, or do you have something to tell me? Like trying to make it like a really,
That's good.
Trying to make it like a cute, playful situation because I'm not gonna go off. Okay, I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna be like, if you, talking through my teeth, all of those different things, but I really have to slow it down and essentially double the consideration that I wasn't given. Mm-hmm. I know that sounds very crazy, y'all. I know that's like, well, you better than me. Like, or, I always got to be the bigger person. But it's less about that person triggering me and not communicating and what is going on inside of me.
That's good.
If I'm short-tempered, I'm short-tempered. Y'all gonna know.
Oh,
You're going to know.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you know.
But like, I don't want to be that person, right? And like, I'm not perfect. It still comes out. Your girl still gets hangry. I'm still,
And when she's sleepy.
Cycling. Oh, girl. When I'm sleepy.
She is mean when she's sleepy.
And then I get delirious. Like, it's like me. And then I get delirious. And then like, we up.
Right.
We up, okay.
But it's like not mean yelling.
It's not mean. It's just like it's real short,
direct, and you be like talking junk. Like I was doing her hair one time, and she was talking junk. Could you please not so tight, please?
But I said please.
But it was like not a. It wasn't a please. It made you be like, I'm tight. I was talking junk while she wasn't looking, but it was just like,
I said please
how
twice.
you mad? Why are you mad? I'm tired too. But her energy, you be like, you know what? I'm gonna let her have it because
I don't be meaning like y'all. I don't be meaning it.
She called me an auntie earlier today, y'all. She said I've been an auntie since I was 12.
Not looking like an auntie. I said because she always had her stuff together. She be leaving out.
But the way she said it, I was like, no, y'all had to be there because I was just like, I mean, yeah, because I kind of feel like the cool older sister, and she was like, no, I think you've always been auntie. And I'm like. Dang, I felt like somebody today.
I did say that like that, but like Latour be like the sexy auntie that always got their ish together. Like auntie that be sliding you $50 bills folded up. Like
but that sounds so like, why I gotta be auntie?
Because you got your stuff together. I'm going to auntie for the tips and tricks and hacks in life. I'm not going to my older sister. She just cool.
Oh, I guess.
We can go to the club with my older sister. My auntie gonna bail me out of jail.
Well, now that I'm 40, I guess I can accept it because I thought I was doing something. I got the blonde this time.
No, but like a sexy auntie. Nowadays, your auntie be like 2 years older than you, for real.
That's because your parents ain't stopped when they were supposed to. I mean,
I just work here.
I'm just saying.
I don't know.
But
either way,
but
she
either
a
way,
young auntie.
yeah. But she gonna tell you, and that's what I'm telling you. Even if
I
she
don't be
feel
needing
away
it, y'all.
and she don't feel away, she gonna say it, and that's
Y'all,
cool. You know, you just
God's
gotta.
still working on me, but I still, like still said please. Like, don't get me wrong,
She did.
I am snippy, I am direct, but I'm still gonna say please because I feel like the overarching thing is we need to get this thing done.
Yeah. But she also gonna tell you, cause y'all, yesterday I had a rough day, right? And she was like, "Yeah, we're not gonna do this today. We're gonna do it tomorrow because you're gonna be in better energy." Almost like
see,
you, don't get me over there and waste my time,
no.
And then you and your feelings, girl. We ain't got time for this. So I see you tomorrow, right? I was like, I felt like, you know how you just, but it was good because I really needed that, y'all. I was out of it yesterday. But I was gonna push through because again, that considering, like, I know she's busy. I know, life is life, and I felt like I wanted to push through. But sometimes y'all need somebody to be like, and she gonna be like,
shut it down, go to bed,
right? And I was just like, okay,
see you tomorrow.
And I went to bed. Like, it just didn't happen, but I needed it, y'all. And I'm telling you, you gotta start to. That's how I know that's a part of me that I need to work on, because that can also be a bad thing. Like, yes, pushing through sometimes helps, but when you push through and it kind of doesn't help, you can't. I used to get mad. Like, I used to try to push through and not get nothing done, and then be mad that the person didn't appreciate that I tried.
Exactly.
You can't do that. Like, you have to be able to follow through with what you're going to do, so that you don't put nobody in the matrix. You don't waste nobody's time, because that sometimes could be worse than trying. And I've learned that.
Oh, for sure. I'm so glad you learned that. And I'm so glad you took my advice, because normally you'd be like, no, just come over, and be so tired. But she's, look at her energy today. Jolly. Happy.
I'm talking about eyebrows was off already because I ain't put them on. Like, it would have been just, y'all would have been like,
come over.
She would have been like, you ain't try today. And I
would have been like, I am your friend, and we're not about to push through. We can't keep pushing through.
That's true.
Now, we can push through in some things, but give yourself grace.
Giving ourselves grace.
And not being a supportive character in your life, main character gives themselves grace. Like, I don't know about y'all, but y'all seen the main character energy. They can't even die in the movie. Like, they can't die.
They can't. That's true.
Most main characters don't die. Or if they do die, y'all are crying. Y'all are crying off screen. Where's that main character energy?
That's good. We need to have that main character.
really do act like I got main character energy. Like, when I walk into a room, when I walk into a conference, when I walk into Target, we boycott Target right now, so maybe not Target. But like, when I walk into anywhere, I am the main character. These are just NPCs that are around me. Whoever is a gamer, y'all know what I mean by NPCs. It's just the characters that just fill up the world, right? Main character energy. And that's when you start getting blessings.
That's amazing. Right? That's a good one.
So, Latora, what would you say or give to the listeners, that are some tips to getting into your main character energy?
I would say the biggest thing for me, and how I could advise, is understanding that you are as important as the next person. You have things that you have to get done. You have goals to accomplish. You have a family to love and to be an example for. So you can't always give people what they want. Being a people pleaser. I think when you learn the art of not being a people pleaser and learning that it's okay to say no, that's when you become the main character in your story.
Real. That's good.
What about you?
So for me, it might be a long one, y'all, but
it's okay. We like long.
I would say, go look in the mirror. Go sit and look in the mirror, and I want you to just acknowledge the things about yourself. Just acknowledge the things about yourself. Just let your mind flow about taking just an inventory of yourself. Do I like myself? Do I like the way I think? Do I like my career? Do I like the friendships and relationships that I have? Do I like my relationships with my family? Do I like the things that I'm putting out into the world? And when you do that, I want you to analyze it. You can write it down. I'm a writer, so I write mine down. But I just want you to just have that with you. And then I want you to envision your highest self. Your highest, your most favorite, your most stunning self. And then I want you to take an inventory of that person. What is that person doing daily? What is that person driving? What are they spending their money on? What are they listening to? What are their activities? What are their hobbies? Where are their friends? What's their time with their family look like? And when you get that inventory, you can, like I said, you can write it down. It works better when you write it down, and you put that in another column. And in the middle, I want you to think about the opportunity cost of you staying the same person that you currently are, and the opportunity cost of you working to be your most favorite self. And that most favorite self of yours is the main character energy that we're referring to. Now, I'm not saying that there is anything wrong with what you currently see in front of the mirror. But Dora and I can say that there's always room for improvement. Always.
That's true.
Okay? Especially now that she's 40 and I'm almost close to 40. Self-improvement. Okay?
Right.
That's what got us here. That's what got us having this podcast. That's what got us to even wanting to talk about healing, because we want self-improvement. So there's nothing wrong with what's currently that you see, but I know that it's not that. Especially if we're talking about this main character energy. You want the main character energy. And you can always level up. You can always learn something. You can always level up. And you can always love a little more. That's fine.
I love that. So if you went out and bought all this gym equipment, stop walking past it every day. Get on that treadmill. And yes, I'm talking to myself, because I done went and bought all this pink stuff from TikTok. Y'all got to keep me on TikTok at night. Okay, y'all. Well, we've concluded another episode. And you know what I'm going to say. We're going to do it our way. We're going to do it God's way.
And we're going to always add that pink sass.
That pink sass. Exactly. Until next week, y'all.